Hello and Assalamualaikum. We will be presenting airport runway construction. Our group consists of 4 members, me, Atira, Firdaus, Long, and Irhan.
Assalamualaikum. For your information, the construction of runway is used pavement and it is depending on the weight that must be carried. Pavement must facilitate safe aircraft operation and must meet several performance criteria. First is reliability, good friction and drainage characteristics, strength and stability sufficient to withstand shear stress induced by heavy wheel load and high tire pressure, durability, resistant to fuel spillage and jet blast, and last is low maintenance requirement.
Okay, I'm Mohamed Al-Jamel. So we focus on planning process. Generally, runway identified as the compass heading the aircraft is facing as it is landing or taking off. Runway are built to align with historical wind pattern. When selecting an airport configuration, ATC take into consideration numerous factors including safety, efficiency, wind direction, and aircraft weight.
Next is the construction process. First is the earthwork. Move large quantity of soil and rock, spreading and compaction clay fill, crush aggregate base course. Second is the road and paving. Runway alpha pavement, line and level, marking, cleaning the surface with rotation water jet, test for skid resistance, test for smoothness, and test for texture. Third is the miscellaneous, is air-filled ground light, and lastly is a pipe work to minimize the impact on the another surface.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Naufal and I will present about material use. First, we have asphalt, concrete, gravel, metal print, and last soil and rock.
There are several benefits of airport runways. First is reducing delay and congestion. Second is delivering strategic infrastructure. Third is increased connectivity for tourism, trade and foreigner. And last is promoting choice and competitiveness.
For the challenges, they have two. First is noise and air pollution emission. Airport must consider the possible environmental effect of aircraft noise and air pollution emission caused by a new infrastructure because adding a new runway may generate noise and surrounding community concern. Number two is a runway safety issue. A runway safety issue is any safety issue that deal with a runway environment or any surface we use as a runway or the area immediately adjacent to it.
Next is the maintenance. An airport runway must be maintained same as normal road. Runway marking and other airfield features must meet strict guidelines. Regular inspection ensure the airport is in compliance maintaining the safety and security of runway. Rubber for the aircraft tires build up and can obscure white and yellow line if left unattended. The worker use a high pressure water and vacuum system to remove nearly 6,000 pounds of rubber each year.
Okay, next we focus on standard runway. First is orientation. Orientation will depend on the direction of wind and sometimes on the extent area available for the airport. Number two is length. The runway is designed to carry the takeoff and landing of the largest aircraft in the world. Third is pavement. Pavement is flexible and rigid pavement. Rigid pavement are made up of Portland cement, concrete, and have a base course between the pavement and subgrade. Okay, number four is marking. The marking on the runway help the pilot during the aircraft operation. And last is lighting. All the runway licensed for night use must have lighting. Thank you.
The safety and health. Working on aircraft, getting access, use the step on a bridge corridor provided for passenger or aircrew. Follow the procedure laid down for the baggage and cargo handle. Next is the working on board. Never attempt to examine any equipment on board until consulted by the responsibility official of the airline. Unskilled interference with the safety equipment, navigational apparatus, or electrical system can affect the airworthiness of the aircraft, jeopardizing the safety of the passenger and crew.
Next, for sustainable construction based on material selection. First, we have cooperation of cement and asphalt. Cement, better fire resistant, durability, decay resistant, energy saving, and thermal installation. And asphalt, sustainability, ease of construction, health and safety, initial cost, and energy saving. So it has been concluded from FAHP that asphalt material was better. FAHP is a full house power.
So for our case study, it is located at runway 13R-31L at John F. Kennedy International Airport. So what has been done here is rehabilitation using HMA, including a 9-inch tape overlay, reconstruction with PCC, including 18-inch with PCC. So the job doing here is widening runway from 150 feet to 200 feet, regrading safety areas, new taxiway and alignment changes to improve air traffic, new lighting system, new drainage system.
For the gala, they have 4 steps. First is runway orientation, 2 is runway length calculation, 3 is runway pavement, and last is runway lighting.
So for conclusion, airport runway construction must consider the cost, temperature resistance, requirement needed based on size of the airplane and improve the air traffic. Construction airport must have good planning, material sustainable and easy for maintenance.